And up next, we got the matriarchs of Sludge and Fem Speed L7 with their song Stadium West off the album Scatter the Rap. All right, L7 in full effect, Stadium West. And speaking of the Mummies, who you're hearing in the background and who you heard starting off our music, our garage rock music, and then L7, I have some killer bootlegs of both of those people, L7 in Sacramento and the Mummies in Oakland. So I'm definitely going to be incorporating more of those bootlegs that I've talked about in past streams. I'm part of this underground collective of bootleggers called EMR Boots. And for well over a decade, we've been documenting the smallest of the underground scene shows and everything up to seeing, Pink Floyd doing The Wall in its entirety. We have all these great killer bootlegs that I love to bring to the stream, and hopefully they can also bypass the copyright algorithms, so that will be a real blessing to be able to have the artists play their own music and it'll fly here on Twitch. Everything I do is like bootleg, and I'm trying to hope it flies under the algorithms. So up next, we're going to be doing a lot of surf rock and roll from 1964. The group is called The Lively Ones, and the song's called Caterpillar Crawl. Mike Colossal live at 5, dig it. All right. Up next, we got the living legends of garage rock themselves. The Black Lips. Occidental Front. The Black Lips, Occidental Front. And up next, we got Bongo Party by Preston Epps. Some deep 1960s surf rock. Timeout. I definitely chose the wrong track on that one. That was a little bit. There we go. That was a little bit too not the kind of bites I like to have in my surf rock and roll. This one has a little bit more of that bite, but it's still early surf rock, so enjoy it. We're not surfing USA. That was Bustin' Surfboards by the Bongo Teens. And this is Mr. Driver by the Black Lips. Mike Colossal live at 5. Dig it.
Got you feeling cold with your voice, 'cause it's your choice. I've got my voice, you need to bring the noise. With my voice, puking in a Rolls Royce.
All right, that was Mr. Driver by the Black Lips. And now we got Question Mark and the Mysterians. I'd side. My Colossal live at 5, dig it. That was Question Mark and the Mysterian. And up next, we got the Hive Dwellers. Ride with me.
Bicycle past you, unbridled enthusiasm's all I ask. I can't do by the case, collect bottles by the chest. Don't ever smoke no cigarettes. Climb into my hospital bed. I haven't lost a patient yet. Ride with me. Ride with me. Cycle through my life with love. Once I started chasing fire, I can't get enough. Ride with me. Ride with me. Ride with me. I'm on call. Big black boots and a lion's hide. My time mismatches your limited reach. Innocent the baby's way too small. small dome. Right on my dumpster, oh, you'll hear my scream. Ride with me, ride with me, ride with me.
All right, so that does it for the first half hour of Garage Rock and Roll. Hope you all enjoyed that as much as I do. It's nice and sludgy, and I'm well laid out from a wonderful vacation with my sister, nieces, and nephew. And I really didn't sleep all Memorial Day weekend, and it was a tough comeback from that. So appreciating that sludginess, honoring it in the Garage Rock and Roll. And also to honor the Portland and Northwest area, I'm going to play a record as we now transition to our second half hour at Live at 5 here at 5:30. We're going to play a lot of soulful bangers. Although the Garage Rock and Roll is great, rock and roll is inherently a black music, and a lot of those vinyls had black artists absent from a black music. So allow us to rectify that and give us some deep entrenched soul from the early 2000s. So some deep neo soul from that time, and also some recognizable albums from that time as well, such as Madlib's Shades of Blue and MF Doom's side project King Ghidorah putting out Take Me to Your Leader during that time. So we're gonna get into some deep cuts from that era just to kind of feel out what black and African culture was graciously creating at that time. And up first we got Cherry Wine, now goes by Shabazz Palaces and was a part of Diggable Planets, and this is a side project in between Shabazz Palaces and Diggable Planets. Cherry Wine. What I'm talking. Mike Colossal, live at 5. Dig it.
Come in the place and trip, that's what I'm talking about. Pour yourself a tasty sip, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Don't waste the drip, that's what I'm talking about. I'ma try it and see if it fit, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah. Come in the place and strip, that's what I'm talking about. Pour yourself a tasty sip, oh, that's what I'm talking about. It's like, don't waste the drip, that's what I'm talking about. Cherry wine taste, I'm talking about. I go to the church, get my soul. Go to my cousin, get my dough. I go to the mirror to get my love. I go to my woman, and that's the drug. I go to the office, earn my pay. Go to my label and get my look. I go to my mama, she brings me home. I go to the limit and keep on going. I don't miss a beat. Girls think I'm sweet, get the heat. That's what, that's what I'm talking about. Come in the place and strip, that's what I'm talking about. Don't waste the drip, you know that's what I'm talking about. Come in the place and trip, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, pour yourself a tasty sip, hey, no, that's what I'm talking about. Relax, go to my sound and jewel my crown. I go to my heart and trip on love. I go to the pill and get my thrill. I go to the devil, run up my bill. I go to my mind, design my crime. I go to my babies, cause that's the truth. I go to my songs, and that's the bomb. I go to my if we play to win, it's like my sound's off the sky. Girls think I'm shy, know I'm high. That's what, okay, that's what I'm talking about. Listen, come in the place and trip, that's what I'm talking about. Now that, pour yourself a taste and sip. Now that's what I'm talking about. Go, pour yourself a taste and sip. That's what I'm talking about. When I tell them, don't waste a drip, that's what I'm talking about. Right, you got champagne blood, so your mind is sore. Getting all the how much that costs. Flaws, but your talent don't balance. Getting so far from how fresh we are. You got sex appeal, mass appeal, drug appeal. Guns, 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 for real. Hoes do it for the cash. You might be a good crook, but your rap is trash. Here, loved one, let me do it. Bring the up to it, get the ladies back into it now. I taste something different. Build a new song, drop it down your block. Now that's pimping. Come into place and trip. That's what I'm talking about. Hey, pour yourself a taste and sip. Ah, get my guitar, nigga. Yeah, in the town, you know what I mean? Cherry Street, Jackson, Union, 23rd, Gazelle, the C Esquire, all the barbershops, Preston's, Jones Barbecue, Garfrania, the whole thing. Yeah, we whipping up, crowds around, blow the sound, right? Let it pour, get your throne, right? Hold your own, put a little pressure, you'll see who's grown. Diamond thoughts, right? Hearts of dough, right? Pimp shakes, control. Roll your dice, man, you never know, so tell them. Come in the place and trip, that's what I'm talking about. Pour yourself a taste and sip, oh, that's what I'm talking about. Gotta try it, man, see if it fit, that's what I'm talking about. Pour yourself a taste and sip, oh, that's what I'm talking about. What you talking about? Don't waste a trip, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, the cherry wine taste, baby, what I'm talking about.
You just heard Cherry Wine. What I'm talking, I gotta see who did this. It's on the flip side of the label, but enjoy it in the meanwhile. My Colossal Live at 5. Every Friday, dig it. And of course, at 7 p.m., we raid the one, the only Funky Uncle Chill. Yes, y'all. My Colossal in the mix. Much respect to all the viewers. And listeners. And all the folks in the chat.
Out the beat conductor, Mad Lib.
So you just heard Descent, Bleeding Together, the DJ Eli remix. And you're now listening to Mystic Bounce by the one, the only, Mad Lib.
Madlib, it's all good. This is Reuben Wilson. Check out Madlib. He's the man. Dig it.
WJM. Slow jams.
Yes, y'all.
Hey, baby.
Mike Colossal in the mix. You're listening to Live at 5. Much respect to everyone in the viewership, in the chat, in the stream. And we're going to hear one more African-based final selection, Little Brother.
That make it round somewhere about 63, 65, something like that. But right now, we just gonna keep giving you more love.
Nighttime Maneuvers.
So I'm just gonna slip out of this clothes.
And I referenced earlier white artists
Right back with more hits.
performing black music, and now black artists performing African music. So after this, I'm gonna play a couple of like Caucasian folks doing Caucasian music, whatever you want to call it, Japanese artists doing Japanese music, and so on and so forth. But let us enjoy Little Brother.
When the nighttime come, that's how we do
Nighttime
that
Maneuvers,
shit.
dig it.
That's how we do that shit.
Mike
Hey, yo,
Colossal
it's the
Live
new
at 5
flavor. The
every
next
Friday,
step.
now that I got my
Take
tricity
fast
back.
cap secrets is the AIDS cure. I stay raw, whether they bootleg it or paid for. Old school like Prince Deja, when he was hosting Rap City with finger waves on. I put my name on the map through dismantling embarrassing arrogant cats and battling because they raps ain't astonishing. Got niggas in the club spitting out their Heinekens. Like goddamn it, when that nigga take him rhyme again, he nice with the homonyms. Ill flow, I guess I got it from my mama and them. For real though, who does it finer? This one is for the MCs in Carolina. 3 in the morning, insomnia rhymes to say, yo, let's put the drama behind us, just let the beats rock. Start a cipher while the whack niggas eavesdrop. Knife mouse, click it on the beatbox. Knife always hit me in my sweet spot. Go to the crib, drink some peach schnapps, and doze off the peak rock. 49 with 9, 49 with 9. When the sun go down, we still shining. We still shining. 49 with 9, and the 9 with no, and the 336. When the nighttime come, that's how we do that shit. That's how we do that shit. Hey yo, this is 49 with no, 49 with 9. When the sun go down, we still shining. We still shining. 49 with 9, and the 9 with no, and the 336. When the nighttime come, that's how we do that shit. That's how we do that shit. It's like
When the nighttime covers the city.
All right, Little Brother. Nighttime Maneuvers. And referring to, let's say European-based artists doing European music. This is Kraftwerk from 03. It's a little medley, Aerodynamique into Titanium. My Colossal Live at 5 every Friday. Dig it. And all these records I've been playing in this half hour before 6 p.m. have all been between the years of 2000 and 2005. now transitioned from aerodynamic to titanium by Kraftwerk.
Carbon, Aluminium, Melo, Titanium. Carbon, Aluminium, Melo, Titanium.
Yes, y'all. Mike Colossal in the mix. And you're listening to the album Tour de France from 2003 by Kraftwerk. And another American-based, but European-based as well, culturally anyway, a group that I enjoy called Ween. The song I'm going to play from them is called Tried and True, and it's like one of my favorite songs ever. By Colossal, live at 5 every Friday. Dig it. And it's off the album with a lowercase q, Quebec.
At the dawn I woke, I was alone, rising. I called upon the force of time and space, calling. And as she came to me, I fell back down, realizing, oh, that it's cool for you to love me now. I'm everything, everything cause tried and true. I see the light in you. How can you dig in my soul? Could you smell my whole life? You bent the edge, eclipsed and turned around, aligning. And though the dark spark rays of violet light, blinding, I went about the job of sowing thoughts and feelings. Oh, somewhere good, some bad, I felt the cries of healing. Cause tried and true, I see the light in you.
Yes, yes, y'all. Tried and True by Ween. And now we're going to end our vinyl selections as we like to do in the 6 o'clock hour with a freestyle scratch session. I'm going to pull this over to the other turntable. This sounds a little wonky back there. But anyways, much respect for all the viewers hanging out, listening to a first half hour at Live at 5 with some good garage rock. Second half hour with some African soul and some European heavy hitters. And now we're going to go into a little scratch session. Much respect to Grand Wizard Theodore for inventing the scratch, another African innovation. And then we're going to go hear a bunch of songs from my homie Clean. Clean out of Lancaster just put out a new digital release. I think it's called like the AV Drive-In, and this record's bugging. Hold it. Much better. So big ups to Clean. We're going to be exploring all the music I have of his in here, including a song that both him and I had done, and it's called California Acid Rain Drought, or at least that was the track he gave me at the time. So we're going to enjoy a little half-hour mix of Clean, and then another half-hour just mega dance mix before we raid the one, the only Funky Uncle Chill at 7. All right, let's get into this cut. right, that was Mike Colossal in the cut. And up next, we got Clean, California Acid Rain Drought.
I know.
Produced by Mike
Nobody
Colossal.
likes it when a rapper gets deep. Stick to songs about money, bitches, and weed. Never been my style. I might have stayed broke, sticking to my guns. But I gotta stay woke. People turn a blind eye when Mr. Nice Guy goes all Dan Rather. Natural disaster, it's bigger than Lancaster. And I don't mean fish are vegan when I say the ocean's going green. Fukushima radiation, California trout. The three-eyed fish that Mr. Burns spit out, chilling off the coast of Baja. The news calls it new fear, but we've been eating it the last 2 years.
Dans la joie de la vie qui revit.
Pray for rain. Pray for rain. And I can feel it in the air tonight. It's methane from Porter Ranch. So if you got a light, shine it on the mayor of Flint, Michigan. He got his city's tap water looking like iced tea. Do you believe them when they say it's safe to drink? No. Pretty soon it'll be illegal to think. I remember when I used to, back when bars were called lines, and I thought I had as many as the Juice Crew. Chemicals in the water, land, and air. Any other era you just can't compare. Americans caught up in the marriages of celebrities instead of how much lead is in the food they feed their babies. SMH, talking like a teenager so you can relate before it's too late. That's why I threw this on a mixtape, son. If this was my album, you download every song except this one.
Dans la joie de la vie qui revit.
Pray it stops raining.
Cadillac Ron.
Pray it
What up,
stops
Clean?
raining.
Yo, out of bed before the sun is up.
Yes,
Iced
yes.
coffee in my cup. No time for French
Clean
toast.
Palm Tree
Lancaster
music
might not be Los Angeles,
featuring
but it's
Cadillac
still
Ron
West Coast.
and
Filled
Elephant
up
Gerald.
like a West Side Connect member. Perfect weather from April to September. And all the cliches that you already knew. Beautiful girls, bomb weed. Yeah, it's all true. Yeah. Stumble out of the club at 2:30. Those bacon wrap hot dogs smell so good. But I get chest pains just watching them sizzle. So I walk on by and drove back to my hood, where you could wear blue or red on the wrong block and certainly end up in emergency. Eyeballs burgundy, blunt wraps brown. The boom boom man got that boom bap sound. Yeah. My saliva turns to sativa when mixed with my lyrics, and I'm not frontin'. THC stands for that's hard, Clean. Cause that's what fools say when I float to Elephant Gerald.
That's hard,
Production
Clean.
so gangsters. Crib walk to this. Even if you ain't a crib walk to this. I can't dance, but even I tried. Elbows up, side to side. Clean's not a cholo. Don't call me Armo. No longer solo. I fucks with El Rambo. Yeah. And it feels like these palm trees are talking to me. Because where I'm from, all I see is Joshua trees. Play this in any city or state. It's a pity to hate on this palm tree music. iPod on the bus, CD in the car. I never go too far without palm tree music. It could be winter or 102. Get blunted with your crew to this palm tree music. You don't even have to be a Fresh Coast resident to represent this palm tree music.
I ain't afraid of staring at a barrel. Brand new socks from American Apparel. Yeah, got game by the wheelbarrow. And chicks in the hood think I'm Will Ferrell. A Lil Ferrell, I was raised by a she-wolf. California homeless tan bitch, now I'm fireproof, lying through my tooth.
Rest in peace, Cadillac Ron.
Cat burglar, I'm climbing on the roof. That makes it commercial. The sentence gets longer. I'll make tracks official. My presence is stronger. I don't write raps. I'm defending my honor. Can I talk to my attorney? I'm the defendant. Your honor can't wait. Palm trees, California's great. Vacate, all expenses paid upstate. The gray goose not really green on the freeway. Hang loose. I'ma hit Clean on the three-way.
Much respect to Clean. We're getting into a full half-hour mix of all music made by Clean. We've heard a track both him and I have made.
Play this in any city or state. It's a pity to hate on this palm tree music.
This palm tree music Produced by Elephant Gerald, featuring Cadillac Ron.
Winter or 102. Get blunted with your crew to this palm tree music.
And up next we got Flossers, Clean, featuring Master Ace.
Music. We old school, me and Elephant make thump records. Some of you couldn't make a crowd bounce with a compressor. My songs are oceans, you dive into my bars. Ain't that why you're always staring when I climb into my car? Yeah, right there, engine purring like a kitty cat. Lancaster, stand up, where my city at? I wanna see my reflection vibrate in the rear view. Sorry, were you saying something? Sorry, I can't hear you. Speak up, mister. Can't compete with my speaker. Chevrolet to a Beamer, sneakers having a seizure from the kicks. Shaklacking on the woofers. Driving down Sierra, laugh at all the hookers. Took a second look and kept driving, nowhere in particular, destination unknown. Right now I'm just a listener. See, when I make a song, as a recording artist, I don't play it for people till I give it the car test. And if it passes, spread it to all the masses. Never had one fail, so I couldn't tell you what happens if that happened. Then you'll see clearly. Well, you won't see me coming, but you'll definitely hear me.
It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. When I'm riding by. When I'm riding by.
And yo, I run with a team of incredible flosses, a bunch of bosses who rap like a settled divorces. In the back, in the trunks where the system is mostly, and we play it for the block cause they listening closely. And I got a winning system like Phil Jackson. I got that beast mode bass about the real action. I turn the system up till it's almost distorted. You looking at the rims like you can almost afford it. System so loud, make the earth move. The cars all black and shiny like church shoes. 415s, 412s, and a bunch of tweeters. And we make a mean team like runs Adidas. Make no mistake when I step into place. Everybody knows I'm known for the depth of the bass. Everybody knows I'm known as a speaker destroyer. On this microphone I seek and destroy you. Stop playing.
It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm because I want attention when I'm because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. It's because I want attention when I'm riding by. When I'm riding by. When I'm riding by.
Single, I've been single for a while. And when I stop being single, you'll probably stop seeing me smile. Not that women aren't the greatest thing God ever created, but he made it a little different.
Forgive that plane crash. Lancaster Drive-In is the latest release by Clean, and we're celebrating it by playing a half hour of his back catalog. Then we go to a party mix before we raid the one, the only Funky Uncle Chill at 7. This is She Came With The Frame.
Nobody to answer to, just go rhyme. If you had a girl, you wouldn't have money for studio time. Well, point made, point taken. But I try to avoid making the same mistakes my buddies did. All that lovey-dovey shit can make it a bad summer, but try as I might, I don't want to write a sequel to Hey Dumb Girl. Hey, dumb Most girl. People think I'm lying when I tell them I'm dying to find a girl to be Bonnie to my Clyde. Why hide the fact that even though my flow is tight, a different hoe and I will probably leave me going right to the clinic. No, I want a wifey. Shred the evidence and stick by me if they try to indict me. But before I stop rhyming and turn into Al Bundy, I live my life vicariously through the movies I see. I've had a thing for Christina Ricci longer than Slug has, licking my television when she was a little rugrat in the ice storm. And sometimes when the night's warm, I watch the oral sex scene in Miranda like it's like porn. I also have a thing for cheerleaders, so I own the DVDs of Bring It On and Sugar and Spice. But hookers are nice, they'll give you all kinds of lovin'. Should I be worried that that comment came from my sister's husband? You see, I got this system. I'll rent movies no matter how bad, as long as Eliza Dushku was in them. And I used to live in a turtle shell, now I wanna go dancing, since I saw Lost in Translation and fell in love with Scarlett Johansson. But it bothers me when people shit on monogamy. Sometimes it's nice being alone.
But when the girl that I like dumps me because I'm too nice, it confuses me and I try writing a poem. That mean too nice. But my version of soul searching usually turns into some stupid punchline shit. Remember glass ceiling? If you see a book labeled poetry and open it to find pornographic stick figures in it, that's how you'll know it's me, mine. You know what I meant. But you don't know the frustration or the time spent walking in the frame aisle of Walmart or Target, looking for a face like food in a supermarket, a face without judgment, a face that'll make me stop dead in my tracks and think, damn, I wonder if she likes hip-hop. I wonder where she's from, what she like, what her name is. Would she like me? Would she still like me if I was famous? She looks Italian or maybe Middle Eastern. I'll pick her up for a date and tell her parents, hi, it's nice to meet you. It's around that time I get numb because it dawns on me just how pathetic my life has become. Has it come down to this? Can't Mr. Clean go find himself a miss? The girls in my comfort zone have nothing wrong with their description. This is my problem. I don't have issues. I got the whole subscription. And I read once that most chicks like bad boys that mistreat them. I wear the pants in this relationship. And when a nice guy like me comes around, I may as well have sucker written on my forehead. You sank my battleship. That'll trip me out to the point where I fill my apartment with a stranger's face and go looking for groupies in the game. And when my friends come over and say, hey, Clean, who's this? She's kinda cute. Is it your girl? No, she came with the frame.
Yeah, Clean. That's a hell of a line. I don't have issues. I got the whole subscription. I love it. And up next, we got Sky Blue by Clean. This whole first 6 to 6:30 half hour, all Clean out of Lancaster. And check out the latest project, Lancaster Drive-In by Clean, now on YouTube. Yes, we have been in the mix that whole time. My Colossal live at 5, dig it.
I want this to be my Lackville 79. So this devil better write some heavenly rhymes. But not all white rappers are culture vultures. I might compliment you or I might insult you. It all depends on how you treat me. I give what I get if you ain't noticed yet. People know me as a bounty hunter like Boba Fett on my Rodney Dangerfield shit when I get met with no respect.
That's the story of my life, no respect. I don't get no respect at all. Are you kidding? No respect from anyone.
Sky's the limit, or so I thought in 93. Started making demo tapes, repping the AV. Naive enough to think the journey wouldn't take much time, but smart enough to enjoy the ride. See, I've been in the rap game since my youth. Idolized guys like Master Ace and Ice Cube. Started out wanting a lowrider to drive to school, the same color as my potential, sky blue. Still here, still ready to outright you. Smash a short attention span rapper with a haiku. What? Prefer a hotel with a balcony, so my view is in between heaven and the ocean, sky blue. Songs about cars always move me. My whole life, my childhood was just like a movie. Like when I first saw the Batmobile that Adam West drove, I was like, is that for real? I also have to mention Sonny Crockett's Testarossa, Knight Rider, Bandits Trans Am. See, I told ya. Boss Hogg's white caddy with the antlers chased them Duke boys around the county of Hazard in the General Lee. It seems the streets got you possessed like Christine from the Stephen King novel. See, I've been in the rap game since my youth. Idolized guys like Master Ace and Ice Cube. Started out wanting a lowrider to drive to school, the same color as my potential, sky blue. Still here, still ready to outright you. Smash a short attention span rapper with a haiku. Prefer a hotel with a balcony, so my view is in between heaven and the ocean, sky blue. Whether it was born to roll or steady mobbing, dipping by King T was also a problem. Posse on Broadway, car full of white boys, the list goes on all day. So wake up, you shouldn't be in bed. Got speakers seeing red till Christopher Walken walked up to EG and said,
guess what? I got fever. And the only prescription is more cowbell.
Yes, y'all. That was Clean. Sky Blue, and up next we got Smoke Filled Room by Clean.
There's one at every label, every house, every club. In the back, beyond the restrooms, elbows are getting rubbed. Promoters pick and choosing who to show love to. And if they don't love you, don't slack on your hustle. Cause then you'll have to scratch like a DJ with Tourette's for every single gig you get on the internet. 24/7, constant promotion, always in motion. Coffee, no dosing. Stop when I'm frozen, overdosing. GRIND, we are fly and we always try to be what hip hop can be. Instead of that room with the sign on the door. Elevator, closed for repairs, please take the stairs. A lot of Red Bull and red eyes, but eyes red from hatred. Haters resentful that I made it. Not that I made anything but a name for myself. Money spent, but not chasing fame, that takes care of itself. And all of this just cause I like writing songs. But if no one hated me, then I'd be doing something wrong. So blaze up them cools, Mr. Cool, and contribute to the air pollution. I'd rather join the revolution. The undisputed champs of your speakers and amps. If they could talk, they'd say, play something from that dead brand camp. Wham, wham, what it do, what it do. It talks behind your back in the smoke-filled room. A lot of tempers flaring, a lot of fingers pointing, foes becoming friends, a lot of forces joining. They say paranoia leads you to your doom, but they're all plotting against me in the smoke-filled room. They are. A lot of yelling and screaming, then some ranting and raving. A lot of grown men act like little children behaving like babies when the sitter left the room to go inside the one with the smoke. One with the smoke. I had no idea that I was so good at making leopards feel threatened. I'm accepting the props, mostly humble and modest, but now I'm so hood. Turns out they're paranoid cause they think I'm coming for their spots. So that explains the conspiring. Why they took a mild-mannered master of ceremonies and turned him to a man on fire. Greasy bear with a sawed off. Looking for the crew that's too chicken shit to pop off in public. Internet gangsters in the house spread the word around. They try to blend in but they just turn around. I refuse to sell pre-sales to family members. Seen more hidden agendas than I would care to remember. Mr. Nice Guy, who won't give a shit? Clean, your set's been cut in half, 30 minutes to 15. You understand, you're a veteran. I always seem to have a bad night when your name's after presented by on the flyer. Not a skater from Philly, y'all some liars. I'm just out here making a living. Giving all I got, hoping to get it back. Grateful if you notice me, cause everybody raps. Have you noticed that? The LA rap scene got more clicks than high school. Talent is secondary, it's about who likes you. It's hard to take flight when rival promoters find out when you're booked and hit the same city the same night. Survival of the fittest, and I got more to say. I think it's jealousy, cause I refuse to go away. So whether it's hookah, weed, or cigarettes, light another. This son of a smoking gun isn't finished yet. A lot of tempers flaring, a lot of fingers pointing. Foes becoming friends, a lot of forces joining. They say paranoia leads you to your doom, but they're all plotting against me in the smoke-filled room. A lot of yelling and screaming, then some ranting and raving. A lot of grown men act like little chicks behaving like baby. Boom goes the bass drum.
Boom Boom Man by Clean and Elephant Gerald.
Boom goes the bass drum when Elephant Gerald is in the button pushing mood. He plays a hell of a carol. And it don't have to be Christmas. Phone tapping a witness. No rap in existence. Thrown back into business. The business is beats. And EG is tuning plugs like Prince Paul. And yes, y'all, business is booming. This isn't a tall tale or phony allegory, but I feel like I should give you guys some backstory. I first met Chuck Rosales through a mutual friend. Always knew he made beats, but he made them for himself. Wealth was a luxury we couldn't afford, so out of that stress, Reginald Speak Williams was born. El Rambo mixtapes were kept in a shoebox. Random breaks chopped up with rock drums and doo-wop. You stopped to listen out back in the shack, and the tracks would shack-clack on your earwax. Shack-clack. Venturing into the storm, he came out dry. Stopped rapping along the way, but then got high. Waved goodbye to former friends and heartless women back in the human race. So gentlemen, start your engines. And by engines, I mean samplers and drum machines. Still an instrumentalist, but now he fucks with clean. Green card in the wallet, sound card full of heaters. MasterCard maxed out from buying wild style at Amoebas. Here's a little story that must be told about a couple hip-hop heads that got old, watching rap decline and come back up slow. No longer under the radar, now you know. I think I hear someone coming. I think I hear someone coming. I think I hear someone coming. It's Elephant Gerald, the man. I think I hear someone coming. I think I hear someone coming. I think I hear someone coming. Yup, it's Elephant Gerald, the man. My
car goes. Solar trim likes me. Chronic fumes and sonic when we talk to you. Go the kicks when we listen to songs like Make Room by the Licks. Old dogs, new tricks. Old crews, new clicks. I'm still doing my thing. I throw out songs and get love back like a meringue. You can't see E.G. He makes it look easy. And his favorite boxer, Ray Mancini. I check rhymes like Q-Tip while he brings the yeah. And when we drive by, stop what you're doing and listen because so this one's for all the OGs, but no love if you just pop off without rhyming right. So let's do this shit. If not, then you should quit, cause once the fuse is lit, goes the dynamite. I think I hear someone coming. I think I hear someone coming. I think I hear someone coming. It's Elephant Gerald, the man. I think I hear someone coming. I think I hear someone coming. I think I hear someone coming. Yup, it's Elephant Gerald, the man. Can you feel the music? 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 I've been doing this longer than I'd like to admit. All day writing shit, plus I liked what I spit. Mucus metaphors. People said I was sick before sick became the overused adjective that it is. It was me. Plus I had LFTB. Scared of what other rappers? My crew was 11 deep. But eventually, as times got harder and the road got longer, what happens to Alka-Seltzer dropped in water happened to us. It was a slow burn. I looked at myself in the mirror and said, it's your turn. It's time for the worm to eat the apple. I saw the class bring a gold watch to the teacher, but my wedding band is a brass ring. I stay grinding like the Clip's second single. Performing shows to make people leave talking about me. Mingle with fans. Haters play the perimeter, wanting my seat at the table, but I'm not ready to give it up. You'll put up with wrong lighting and clubs with whack sound systems if you want them all reciting your words back to you. I'm already better. I'm trying to be the Eddie Vedder or Tom Petty of hip-hop songwriting. No more hoping the check clears. The movement is moving. And I got respect for my peers after years of time invested in making myself fresh. So now I want to just ask you one question. To our heart's content, the art gets bent, chopped up, slowed down, and sped up to make you people get up and start to vent, pointing an EG like you're the band. And just like Clark Kent, the tracks come out Superman. Now my fans got a problem, cause I told them when this album dropped I was gonna retire 99 condoms. Sorry, I'm just trying to move forward in the name of progress. Standing still's torture, and the time between my CDs will be shorter. EG got so many records, he's like a hoarder. And before we drop Ab 2, me and Upselv will get at you. And that CD's already available for pre-order. Sorta. I feel like no one can stop me. And if I ever meet Saphir in Oakland, he gets a free copy of this album, cause it's just an example of what can be done with royalty-free public domain samples. Thank God. I remember a few years ago seeing that old dude popping up all over Hollywood, selling bumper stickers that read drum machines have no soul. Well, no wonder this beat is so cold.
All right, I've made a declaration. Every clean song I have, I'm gonna play in this hour before we go into like a full-out dance mix, and then raid chill at 7. So this next song, that was Astrodome by Clean and Elephant Gerald.
What we're gonna do right here is go back, way back into time.
In the beginning, people had nothing. In the beginning, people had nothing. Their bodies ached, and their hearts held nothing but hatred.
This is an instrumental track called Criminal Blinded, or The World According to Gerald.
Stuck in the eternal quagmire.
Big ups to Elephant Gerald. I don't think Elephant Gerald would mind if I got in on the cut on this track. The new album by Clean is called Lancaster Drive-In. Check it out on YouTube, CLEEN, and then Lancaster Drive-In. Great music all around. Lots of various styles, even some avant-garde beats on there, and Clean just does what he does best on them, which is tear them up. So once again, we're listening to Curveball by Kid B and Clean. And sorry, I incorrectly referred this to Elephant Gerald. That's my bad. And up next, we're going to have... Oh, no, this is Criminal Blinded or The World According to Gerald. And up next, we got Curveball by Kid B and Clean. Let's get into that mix.
Supermarket that I haven't slept with, and it's like you're the only person I'm even partially attracted to.
She slithered in like a Mojave Green, and just as poisonous. One of those girls that's like one of the boys, and if I can be honest, I've probably seen more attention from chicks like them than girls that get mani-pedis and hair extensions. It was her orientation. She walked in with a group of new hires, and ordinarily I don't engage them, because I've seen it too often, and it always ends bad, so I don't shit where I eat. It's just a rule that I have. But then I noticed something, not by accident. All of the dudes started rubbernecking like when you drive past an accident. And when I saw what they saw, before I hopped up on the bandwagon, I told myself I got my workplace goggles on. But at a second glance, her Alexa Bliss frame had me too tongue-tied to even attempt a spit game. Eyes like two oceans. It's like my iced coffee was spiked with love potion number 9. I couldn't even approach her. Eventually ice was broken. We bonded over music. Friends that we have in common, and independent movies. We also had the same love-hate relationship with Lancaster. I felt comfortable enough to ask her, can I take you out for coffee? Maybe try to get to know you better? No. If I see you in a storm, offer you a ride in rainy weather? No? Can I send you pics on social media you didn't ask to see? Oh. Nah, you're out of my league anyways. The only answer had to be come on. She said, what will you do for me? Wait, what will you do for me? She told me she preferred the company of women. She was flattered, but she was also gay and with a girlfriend. Okay. They say shoot your shot, and I always aim high. Hear my songs, meet me in person. I'm the same guy. I said it's all good, can't blame me for trying, believe me. But I'm in more friend zones than old issues of Us Weekly. It's whatever, we became friends. She used to make me stop, then she made me shake my head. See, a few months later, her and her girlfriend split, and she started dating someone at my job. The homie Rob wasn't even mad at Rob. I probably would have done the same. Don't hate the player, hate the game. And as far as what's her name, I can't even front, the same rule applies. I guess by gay she meant bi, and I guess by bi she meant bi. She eventually got fired, I can't remember why. Then she unfollowed me, I guess out of sight, out of mind. I'm the same, it's a game, she doesn't owe me shit, no. I just didn't expect chin music from such a wild pitch. So I just vent because so little time was spent. I still remember how our last conversation went. Wait, maybe I should call her up again. Tell her that I'm okay with just being friends. And if I wanted to hook up with a girl like you, what would I have to do? Can I take you out for coffee? Maybe try to get to know you better? If I see you in a storm, offer you a ride in rainy weather? Can I send you pics on social media you didn't ask to see? No? You're out of my league anyways. The only answer had to be come on. She said, what will you do for me? Wait, what will you do for me?
That was Curveball by Clean, and up next,
got one that can
we got
see.
They Live Shades.
Near the entrance.
By Kid Ian.
Has a shotgun. White male, 30s, wearing sunglasses.
I do my thing as quick and quiet and inconspicuous as I can be. Blending like a ficus tree, but I can see. I never like drawing unnecessary attention to myself in public places. They might use it against me later if I mess up down the road. You already know that they're listening to us through our TVs and phones. So why should I put on a show unless I'm on stage and I have a hold of a mic with Kid B on the decks? Celebrate every speck of light in a world as dark as this. I said in smiley face that things are bad and they're getting worse, and got greeted with eye rolls because no one wanted to hear that verse. But it's the world I live in, can't just write about the club. Even though the rappers that do are rich and I'm not like, what the fuck? But for my music I make time on my indie grind. Since before you've been alive, glasses on but I'm not blind. I see the world through my They Live shades. My eyes are finally open under my They Live shades. Folks love to say stay woke, but they don't believe that. To them it's just a hashtag, cause social media backlash is worse than committing murder. But something just ain't right. Corruption out on display, hiding in plain sight. And no one stops or cares. If you do, they say, what are you doing? Useless as tweeting thoughts and prayers right after a school shooting. Feels like the puppeteer for America cut the strings. So I'll just sit back and wait for the world to end with a cup of tea. Chamomile or Earl Grey. Man, I'm ill, but the world say, shut up, Clean, everything is fine. You act like it was your birthday and we all forgot. Okay, how about a magic trick? Okay, please digest these next 4 bars like you ate 2 packs of Twix. You want the whole truth? This takes a toll on the youth, no lie. Now kids commit suicide and stream it on Facebook Live. Triple X was in his car, they took him out with a gun. Witnesses Snapchatted his body instead of calling 911. Nobody tried to help, and if these ain't cries for help, then I don't know what are. I guess some bars write themselves. I see the world through my They Live shades. My eyes are finally open under my They Live shades. How could you not notice? Know the ledge and I'll talk you down. Still think I'm just paranoid? Here, put these on and walk around. Read the signs, read between the lines. It's more than likely these lucky charms are broken. They just got orange diamonds. Congress passing bills that take away our rights that are like 300 pages long, and they vote in the middle of the night. Nothing suspect about that, right? Senators later admitted they signed it without reading it. Just to get it off of their desk. Gotta get this off of my chest, because if threats were to occur, don't bother asking me for help. That's just God thinning out the herd. Yup, I saw the world through my They Live shades. My eyes are finally open under my They Live shades. Now I see the world through my They Live shades. My eyes are finally open under my They Live shades.
Yes, y'all. Mike Colossal in the mix.
Don't wear them glasses too long.
Live at 5 every Friday.
Feel like a knife turning in your skull.
Now that I got electricity back, and motherfuck Laughlin Properties for leaving me out 2 weeks without electricity.
Like a drug.
So what we're gonna do next is go in our last 20 minutes in our last 20 minutes, play our last clean track of the hour. So we had 40 full minutes of clean. By the end of 2021, I want a whole nother 90 minutes of clean in my mix crate. And after this, we're going to go into a full dance mix. Much respect, clean. Check out the latest album on YouTube, Lancaster Drive-In by CLN.
Before she walks away, say,
but I like to get to know you. Yes, I would. But I like to get to know you. If I could. But I like to get to know you. Yes, I would. But I like to get to know you. If I could.
there was this one girl, way too cute for this city. Little hippie hip-hop chick, just pretty enough to have self-esteem, but not so pretty that she'd fuck the high school basketball team. She showed up to my job as a temp, kept to herself everywhere that she went. Curiosity killed the cat in the skirt. I had to talk, not flirt with this introvert. She said she was new in town, could I show her around? And radio rap sucks. She liked underground. I said, I think you're the girl of my dreams. She laughed and said, get to know me first, Mr. Clean. So we met at a bar by her house for some beers, and they all knew her name like Norm from Cheers. Turns out the hippie was a slut in disguise. I know you tell lies,
but I like to get to know you.
Still,
yes I do.
Even still,
but I like to get to know you. If I could, but I like to get to know you. Yes I do. But I like to get to know you. If I could.
I don't write a lot of songs about chicks. I like to keep my relationships private. My dick, my rules, I ain't joking. Fuck getting burned and fuck getting heartbroken. Start smoking at a party, feeling fine. Bump into a girl in the bathroom line. Go through the motions. I'm single, me too. Start wishing her t-shirt was see-through. Say to yourself, damn, I'm feeling this chick. I hope I don't ruin it by being a dick. Instead of me, say, what do you like? Take it from a guy who's been told before that he's too nice. But please don't insult Habo or myself by saying this reminds you of Butterfly from Crazy Town. It is possible to walk up to a girl and say, I know we just met,
but I like to get to know, like to get to know.
All right, thanks for hanging in with me there. And much respect to Clean for 40 minutes of awesome music. We're just going to go into a full-out dance groove before we raid the one, the only Funk Uncle Chill, celebrating Funky Fridays now. Much respect.
It's 'cause we gotta falling.
give you a plug, sweet lips, while I'm on the air. Now bend over my body and rub your fingers through my hair. Your mouth run like water, a very beautiful sight. Now put on my favorite group, they call themselves Delight. Check it out. Ain't it funky now? Check it out. Check it out. Check it out. Never ever have I seen an earth girl quite like you. You excite my receptors and make my electrodes through. With an overpowering magnetic field, I wish to satisfy your dreams. And with an enormous rhythm pulsating, girl, you've got to scream. Pass me that bottle, baby. Yeah. Rap on, baby. Check it out. Ain't it funky now?
Something lurks in this torso. Heart got a deal you wanna know. Delightful, truly delightful. Like making it, doing it, especially at a show. Feeling kinda high like a Hendrix haze. Music makes motion moves like a maze. All inside of me, heart especially. Hilt of the rhythm, where I wanna be. Flowing, glowing with electric eyes. You dip to the dive, baby, you'll realize. Baby, you'll see the funk inside of me. Baby, you'll see that rhythm is a key. Get witty, can't think pretty. Stomp on a stoop when I hear a funk group. Playing Pop Piper, follow hooks, shoot, baby, just sing about the groove. Sing it.
Heartbreaks and promises, I've had more than my share.
Yes, y'all. Mike Colossal live at 5. Robin, Show Me Love. And this is without a doubt an ode to our, some say LGBT and etc. community. I say our non-heterosexual male gender conforming peoples, which I hope is a lot more than what's apparent right now. Much respect to all our peoples understanding their own unique sexual identity and sexuality, and being able to foster a safe community to express that in whatever way is healthy and safe for ourselves and our community. So much respect to our LGBT and non-heterosexual white male conforming community members. Let's get back in the mix. Up next, we're going to have We Make It by Sacramento, New York's own P-Soul. We can make it. Peace soul. And this will be the last track before we raid the one, the only Funky Uncle Chill as we dip into Funky Fridays. Yay, pride indeed. Big up Future Now. I believe that's Janine, not to drop names. I don't know everyone's status with the government, but big ups Future Now. Big ups to P Chill in the chat. Double Ace in the chat. Nicole in the chat. Forgive me for missing someone. Okay, no doxing of Janine. Much respect. And as we come back into, crowded settings, allow us to still respect all the safety that we require for ourselves and find a good balance of this great online media and live media. It's a great combination to enjoy. Thanks for everyone for spending your time and viewership with me. It's always appreciated, never expected.
It's
in less than a minute, we raid the one, the only Funky Uncle Chill. Get ready. Just may keep this party going a minute longer. I don't see I don't see Picho and the ability to raid him, so we'll hold on a moment.
Sola te espero, verás para qué espera, lindas para las lindas y armada de paciencia.
We're listening to Pilar Diaz, now known as Maria del Pilar, novia de Soldado. Okay, we're about to be off. Much respect to everyone. Big ups.